Liam checked his watch, a heavy sigh escaping his lips. The weekend had swiftly passed, and the time had come to head home, although he felt a reluctance within him. Why not stay overnight? Harper suggested. I would stay forever, Liam responded, his voice filled with yearning. But I cannot. What can I say to Tom's wife? I have divulged so much already. Harper, if only you knew how weary I am. We have been together for quite some time, haven't we? 6 months. I have concocted numerous excuses just to visit your delightful apartment. The very thought pains me. You know I am an upright man, incapable of accepting falsehoods. Then leave your wife, Harper suggested, and her voice was full of conviction. You won't have to lie to anyone. If you really don't love her, divorce her and marry me. Everything will be fair with us. Liam sighed, his gaze fixed on Harper. I would relish that opportunity, he confessed, his voice filled with genuine affection. For I am exceedingly fond of you, Harper. I appreciate your sincerity towards me, your acceptance of who I am. My love for you exists as you are, without pretense. I value our honesty, our transparency. However, I require a compelling reason to abandon my wife. I cannot do so without one. What do you consider a valid reason? Liam pondered. An act of betrayal. If I were certain of Hannah's infidelity, I would depart without hesitation. As an honorable man, such a transgression would be unforgivable. I cannot endure a life built on deceit, Harper. You know this, he added solemnly. I'm aware, certainly. I'm cut from the same cloth, and to me, dishonesty is inexcusable. I simply can't fathom how some can engage in deceit, treachery, and fraud, yet still live serenely and look others straight in the eyes. Do you want to know what truly appalls me, Liam? What's that? The reality that such individuals exist. They reside right alongside us, Harper remarked. They tread the same pavements, breathe the same air as we do. I'm baffled as to how the earth doesn't just swallow them up. That's precisely why I must ascertain whether my wife is indeed deceiving me, to avoid condemning her unjustly. Does that make sense to you? Being branded a liar is an awful label. Then she is definitely being unfaithful, declared Harper with conviction. You can bank on that. How long have you and she been married? Roughly 20 years, responded Liam. We've brought up 2 boys. They've moved out. We're grandparents now. And still you seek further proof. Harper expressed her astonishment. After all these years together, your kids are grown and have families of their own, residing independently. Do you genuinely think she's only ever been with you? She must be concealing something. If she had someone, I'd be aware of it, Liam asserted with certainty. Is your spouse aware that I'm in the picture? No, certainly not, Liam replied. Well then, what makes you think you deserve to know if she has someone else? What do you propose to do about it? You should confront your wife, Harper suggested. Explain to her that you're aware of everything, but you need to hear the truth straight from her. Encourage her to be forthright. Trust me, she'll come clean. And what if she refuses? She won't, Harper replied, brimming with confidence. I have faith she will. You've got to act as though you're already in the know. That way, she'll feel cornered and have no choice but to spill the beans. I've seen this happen before. How so? Are you implying you've got some inside scoop too? No, Harper responded, unwavering in her stance. I don't. I'm a woman of integrity. Even if I were to fall for someone, believe me, you'd be the first to know. Unlike your wife, I wouldn't keep it under wraps. You really think she's keeping things from me? There's no use pondering over it, Harper declared. He's definitely concealing something. I just can't fathom why. What's the purpose of hiding? In my view, marital life ought to stand on the pillars of transparency. Don't you think so, Liam? I'm on the same page, Liam affirmed. If you've done something wrong, come clean about it. Exactly, Harper continued. You need to have that chat with your wife. I'm of the belief that a husband is entitled to pose any question to his wife and expect straightforward responses. Feel free to question me on anything. I'll provide candid answers, even if I'm not your spouse. Are you being unfaithful to me? He interjected. No, absolutely not, Harper responded with a serene tone. Why would you suspect such a thing? I cherish you, but my wife cherishes me as well. Oh, come on, Harper scoffed. She's clueless about love. True love doesn't drive husbands away. You think this is news to me? Harper challenged. And what about us? Ever think of seeing someone else aside from me? She probed. Never, Liam assured her swiftly. That's exactly my point, Harper declared, a hint of triumph in her tone. It proves I genuinely adore you. Sure, Liam conceded, though somewhat reluctantly. See here, Harper pressed on, eager to clarify her stance. You clearly don't have feelings for your wife. I don't, Liam admitted. That's why she's being unfaithful to you, Harper asserted confidently. But you have a deep affection for me, and that's precisely why I remain loyal to you. It's really quite straightforward. Indeed, Liam concurred, it's a simple equation. Why didn't this dawn on me before? Because you possess impeccable integrity, Harper retorted, and you believe that everyone embodies such virtues. Sadly, that's not the case. You make a valid point. I am excessively trusting. However, on the flip side, how does one navigate life without placing trust in others? Have an open conversation with your wife. Don't allow any secrets to fester between you two. I shall initiate that discussion with her today. Liam rolled in at the crack of dawn, while Hannah was fast asleep in her cozy abode. Rise and shine, Hannah, Liam exclaimed, flicking on the bedroom light. Quit snoozing away. You've been hibernating all day. Life's passing you by in your slumber, Hannah. In the blink of an eye. Hannah glanced at her watch wearily. We need to have a chat, Liam declared. I've got a few questions to ask. Nothing to discuss, Ethan, Hannah retorted. I'm aware of it all. Your stuff's packed up, sittin' in the hallway. Don't forget to hand over the keys to the place. What's in that suitcase, Hannah? Liam asked, confused. Your things. What other things? Hannah responded with anger. Are you specifically interested in something from them? Then open the suitcase and take a look. Liam stepped out into the hallway and spotted the suitcase. A suitcase, really, he pondered. But why? Who gave her the authority to do this? Why would she even do it? Hannah, come to the bedroom. We need to talk, Hannah demanded. I want to discuss a few things with you, but let me warn you, I already know everything. I just want to hear the truth from your mouth. I couldn't care less about what you know or what you want to hear from me, Hannah retorted. And I don't want to talk to you. Go and chat with your Harper. What Harper? Liam exclaimed, flabbergasted. Honest to God, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know any Harper. What kind of nonsense is this? To the very Harper with whom you've been misleading me like a trustworthy gentleman for half a year, Hannah responded sharply. Me? Liam gasped in disbelief. Deceiving you. Ethan, you really ought to see a therapist, Hannah advised. Just take a good look at yourself in the mirror. What do you see? These are serious allegations, Liam, he retorted, stepping toward the mirror to scrutinize his own image. A dreadful accusation. He retrieved a comb and meticulously styled his hair. And for someone like me, presenting myself as an upstanding individual, to hear such words. Do you honestly believe that if I were involved with someone else, I would keep it from you? Liam cast a direct gaze at Hannah. What do you think I am? Your Harper spilled the beans to me, Hannah asserted unequivocally. Why did she do that? Liam timidly inquired. She claimed she couldn't continue living in falsehood. She insisted that there was already an excess of her essence permeating the world, Hannah replied. Indeed, there is an abundance of deceit. I had intended to divulge everything myself. That's the sole motive for my presence here. And it's not you who exiles me, Hannah. I am the one departing from your side. I simply cannot endure life with a woman of duplicity like yourself, Hannah. However, fortune has smiled upon me. I have chanced upon a woman of veracity, Harper. Our paths, long entwined, finally intersected 6 months prior. Two individuals of integrity serendipitously united, Liam revealed. But what significance does it hold? Liam pondered. Oh, no big deal, really. Just the tiny detail that you guys, a couple of upright fellas, were engaging in deceit for a solid half a year. Who the heck were we fooling? Liam yelled. You deceived me, and she deceived her husband, Hannah retorted. It's not cheating, Liam exclaimed. Deception occurs when a person poses a question to you, and you respond with a falsehood. That's the essence of cheating. Since you didn't inquire about anything, there's been no deceit. You won't tarnish my good name, or Harper's for that matter. Hold on a second. Are you implying she's been unfaithful to her husband? Is Harper even married? You weren't aware of that? Nope, she never mentioned anything to me. Likely because you never thought to ask her. True, Liam conceded. Well, if you didn't inquire, you needn't fret. Her distinguished reputation remained untarnished. So, Hannah queried. So, Liam concurred. And did you also not know that she has 2 children? A 7-year-old boy and a 12-year-old girl. This is news to me. Why have I never laid eyes on them? Because you didn't meet at her abode, but rather at a neutral venue. And the funds she used to lease this apartment, she acquired them from her husband, who graciously provided them. She informed him it was for educational purposes, which was indeed accurate. That's how she utilized the monetary resources and secured the apartment. Is that accurate? She filled me in as soon as you walked out the door today. She spilled every last detail. She was craving honesty, desperately, and she urged me to be upfront with you. She cautioned me that you're already clued in about me. Yeah, Liam nodded, looking bewildered. That's just how she is. She wants the truth to reign supreme. And are you planning to be straight with me? I'm definitely not, Hannah shot back. After being tangled up in your web of lies, why on earth should I be honest with you? You expect honesty now. That's a joke, especially since you're already in the loop. So Harper hit the nail on the head. You don't love me, Liam muttered. I don't, confirmed Hannah. Is that the reason you deceived me? I indeed did. What relevance does it hold now? Hannah inquired. You now have your honest Harper. So be open with her and have honest conversations. And fire me, by the way. Oh, I almost forgot to mention something else. Has she informed you about her pregnancy, expecting it to be from you? No, Liam responded fearfully. Well, that might be because you didn't inquire, Hannah concluded. I didn't ask, naturally. Why would I ask her such a thing? Liam questioned. Harper expressed her desire to be truthful with you and counted on you asking. Will you? Of course I will inquire, Liam assured. However, your Harper requested that I convey to you that she's looking forward to seeing you. She also wanted me to urge you to be truthful with her. She sincerely hopes for that, as she doesn't wish to embark on a new chapter filled with deception. I feel the same way. But honestly, it's not my place to interfere. It's really up to you two to sort things out. And to be frank, I'm getting a bit fed up with all this talk about honesty. Yeah, I hear you. I'm feeling the same, to be frank. But I'm pretty tired. Just be sure to leave your apartment key in the hallway, okay? With that, Liam stepped out of the entrance. Where am I meant to head to now? He pondered. Harper and nowhere else. As a principled man, I must be with her at this time. She's anticipating a baby, not to mention the son and daughter she already has. But honestly, the timing couldn't be worse. Here I am at 49, lacking the vitality to embark on a fresh start. And frankly, I don't want to. Yet since I never made any promises to her, it follows that I owe her no dishonesty. So why is it weighing on my mind? Everything's all right. My conscience is untroubled, and I should move forward with my life. Liam summoned a taxi and headed to the hotel. During the ride, he dialed Harper's number. My dear, I've had a conversation with my wife. I laid everything on the table. You were spot on. Her love for me has faded, so I've parted ways with her. Yet as a man of integrity, I must confess that I am unworthy of someone as virtuous as you, Harper. Your sheer goodness astounds me. I can never match that. Seek out someone superior to me. With those words, Liam turned a deaf ear to any response Harper might have had, promptly hanging up the phone. He knew that, given the situation, cutting the connection was the only way to preserve his honesty. And tomorrow, I'll pick up a new As I Am card, he mused, and embark on a new chapter of my life.